Can CRO reach the price of $3? I think so. However, before I continue on, keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor and this is not an invitation to buy, sell, or trade CRO. But with that being said, let's take a look at several reasons why I believe CRO can reach the price of $3 during the next bull run. First of all, if you take a look at CRO, back in November of 2021, it reached an all-time high price of 97 cents. And that was a massive year for CRO. CRO that year had an insane bull run. But I don't think that 97 cents is actually CRO's true potential. And the reason for that is because if you take a look at CRO at its core, the major driving force behind CRO is the Cronos chain. It's not Crypto.com, the exchange, it's not the cards, and it's not Crypto.com's advertising. And yeah, sure, the exchange can help, the cards, the advertising, all of that can help contribute towards CRO's success, but CRO is actually not fully dependent on that. What CRO's future is dependent on is the Cronos chain. That's what's truly going to elevate CRO to insane heights in the future. And when it comes to the Cronos chain, when you think about it, back in November 2 years ago, when CRO was at 97 cents, at that point, the Cronos ecosystem was considerably way smaller when compared to right here, right now. I mean, just think about this, right? Back when CRO was at the price of nearly $1, there was less than 100,000 wallet addresses on the Cronos chain. And on top of that, there was less than 60 projects on Cronos. Cronos wasn't anything to brag home about back in 2021. At that point, it wasn't that big yet. However, you fast forward to right now, ever since November of 2021, the number of wallet addresses has over 10x, and the number of projects built on Cronos has increased by over 6 times. The Cronos ecosystem currently is doing extraordinary, and it has improved by a lot over a relatively short amount of time. So when I consider the fact that CRO was able to reach nearly the price of $1 with over less than 10 times the number of wallet addresses on Cronos, so when I take that into consideration, just imagine what CRO can reach during the next bull run, especially now that there is over 10 times the number of wallet addresses on Cronos when compared to November of 2021. When I take that into consideration, I really do think CRO will easily over 3x its all-time high price and reach the price of $3. I really do believe that. And $3, by the way, is a 36x from here. And some people may think that $3 is a crazy goal for CRO, but really, when you take a look at CRO at the price of $3, it would only have a market cap of $75.8 billion. And I think that's a very realistic target for CRO because a $75.8 billion market cap is not even as much as Dogecoin's all-time high market cap. I mean, Dogecoin at one point reached over $88.8 billion in market cap. So I think CRO reaching a $75.8 billion market cap is not such a outlandish goal. In fact, I think it's actually very realistic, especially when I consider how much the Cronos ecosystem has improved. And when you take a look at Cronos, in terms of wallet addresses, as of right now, it is sitting at an all-time high at over 1 million wallet addresses. When you take a look at the number of blocks produced on Cronos, that's also sitting at an all-time high as well. There's over 6.5 million blocks produced as of right now. And also in terms of number of projects and number of transactions, all of that as of right now is sitting at an all-time high for Cronos. So CRO, fundamentally speaking, the way I view it, is currently doing the best it's ever been doing. And I know some people might say, oh, but don't you see the price of CRO is below 10 cents? Don't you know it's down by a lot right now? And yes, that is true. CRO is down by a lot right now, but the low price of CRO is not an accurate representation of how well it's actually doing. The bear market brought down CRO by a lot, and also the FTX crash. However, in terms of fundamentals, CRO is actually doing very amazing. And I think a lot of people sometimes they think that low prices equals the crypto project doing bad. But in most cases, that's actually not true because during a bear market, everything goes down in price. I mean, even Bitcoin is down in price. The price of a crypto going down because of a bear market doesn't mean that it's doing bad. Just because the price of CRO is down because of a bear market, it doesn't mean that fundamentally it's bad. That's not true. A bear market doesn't care about fundamentals. It doesn't care about developments. When a bear market happens, everything goes down in price. So I don't think it's fair to assume that CRO is doing bad just because the price is down because of a bear market. Because when you actually take a look at it, the Cronos ecosystem is doing absolutely spectacular. And I actually view these low prices as an excellent buying opportunity for me to lower down my average cost when it comes to CRO. I've been buying CRO ever since 2021, so I'm down by a lot right now. However, that doesn't necessarily concern me because I believe that in the long term, the losses that I am seeing right now now won't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Because if CRO were to reach the price of $3, it would be an over 3,600% price increase. So I mean, at that point, the losses that I am seeing on my portfolio, I think won't really matter in the long term. And that is why, even though I am sitting at a loss when it comes to CRO, I keep accumulating more and more. I believe CRO has a bright future ahead. You know, a lot of people, they like to complain that their portfolio is down 60%, 70%, 50%, whatever it may be. But if really the upside of CRO is thousands of percents, I think those losses really is not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. And now this is not financial advice, but that's just the way I take a look at it. And when it comes to CRO, by me buying CRO right now, yeah, sure, if I buy, the price could go even lower. You know, you never know. But if anything, I think that CRO is much closer to a bottom than it is a top. And what do I mean by this? What I mean by this is that as of right now, CRO is around 11 times lower than its all-time high price. However, I don't think CRO can go 11 times lower in price than right now. I just don't think that's possible. You know, CRO is sitting at around 8 cents. I don't think CRO can go 11 times lower than 8 cents. I just don't think that's possible. I believe that the ceiling of CRO is very far away, but I think the floor of CRO is very close. I think that the potential upside of CRO greatly outweighs the potential downside. I feel like with CRO, I am not risking to lose that much in order to potentially gain a lot in the future, which is why I am consistently buying more and more CRO. And that's also why I keep thinking about the future and just ignoring the short-term price movements. And if you want to check out a very interesting CRO video I made, go ahead and check out this video. I think it's amazing. I think it's wonderful. And I think you all would love it. So go ahead and click on the thumbnail. I think you'll love the video.